Today, let's get to the power of our mindset. We can all do better with our minds. In fact, it's a muscle we must train every day. It's not easy because we were taught to not do this. School doesn't teach us how to do this. Most of us don't even learn this at home. If we understand how powerful our mind truly is, we will water it every day. It's amazing the power of thinking, the power of visualization, the power of manifestation. You know, one of the keys to being successful is understanding that we all have a purpose. We all have a reason that we're here. And we're only here for a short amount of time. And in this time that we're here, spending our time doing anything that does not align with our goals and our purpose is a waste of time. If there's a job that you're in and you're working every day and you don't want to be there, it's a waste of time. If it's a job that you're at every day and you love, then that's great. But if you're looking for success keys to get out of where you are now and to get to the next level in your journey, you've come to the right place. I'm going to give you 5 success keys that are going to change your life. And you have to wait to hear the 5th one because that's the one that helped me grow my business when I had no money to a 6-figure business. Success key number 1, mindset and attitude. Developing a positive and resilient mindset is crucial. As we know, approximately 50% of all new businesses fail in the first 5 years. Don't let this discourage you, because with the right process, the right system, you can not be a part of the 50% that fail, and you could be a part of the other half that succeeds. But you first must work on your mindset. How do you work on your mindset? Well, there's many things you can do. The first thing you can do is affirmations on a daily basis. I find this to be very helpful, and I find that as I've shared this with my team, it's completely changed all of our lives. An affirmation is something that you want. A lot of people go for money really quickly, and a lot of the things that you see on YouTube is affirmations about money. While that's fine and while that's okay, you can't have an emotion towards money because money doesn't have an emotion towards you. One of the things that I say that I learned from Napoleon Hill was, I asked not for more riches, but for more wisdom. To receive the riches I was given at birth. You were already given riches at birth because you have the ability to control and direct your mind to whatever thing you desire. If you want a new Benz, go to the dealership and test drive a Benz and imagine that that's your car. You'd be surprised. Before I ever had my first foreign car, I thought it was crazy, but I did it. I felt like a fraud walking in there knowing I didn't have the money. But you know what? Within 90 days of doing that, I actually got the car of my dreams. What you see and what you feel, it becomes your reality. Once you introduce your conscious mind to something and it gets repeated enough, it goes into your subconscious mind. Believing in yourself is so important. Stay positive, stay optimistic, and maintain a strong sense of self. That can help you overcome any challenges you may face. There's a quote that I love by the great Nelson Mandela. It says, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." Nelson Mandela said, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." Success key number 2, set goals and plan. Clearly defining Your goals and creating actionable plans to achieve them is essential. This includes setting short-term goals and long-term goals and regularly reviewing them and adjust your plans as needed. Things are always going to change whether we like it or not. If you started a business in 2020 at the beginning of the pandemic, well, the world is different. At that time, people were getting behind products that represented the fact that they were home all of the time. Now that people are not home all of the time, the business is going to shape. It's going to change. 4 years from now, it's going to be new things that we don't see today. With the invention of AI and so many other things that are here, you have to completely and only review yourself every day. This isn't a once in a year thing. You should be reviewing your goals and your plans every day, every time you get the chance, because you'll thank yourself later the more you get to the success and the more the things you want actually start to happen. Success key number 3, continuous learning and improvement. You have to continue to learn, to read, and to grow. The great Maya Angelou said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." The Bible says we perish for lack of knowledge. You have to feed yourself with as much information as you can so you can learn to do better, to scale yourself as a person, to get to the next level in your journey of business, of success, of whatever it may want to be. Family, being a better father, being a better husband. These are things that we have to work on a continuous basis. Embrace a lifelong and learning attitude and continuously seek knowledge and develop new skills and stay updated with industry trends to stay competitive and innovative in your field. How many people get trapped and stuck behind? If you're waking up today and you want to be a cab driver, you've already missed the boat. There's new businesses called Uber and Lyft. You have to understand the world is always changing. And we have never been in a better chance in life for somebody that's working a job right now to find the motivation and the inspiration to go after what they believe in. I know it's not easy, and I know it can be a little scary. But you know what's more scary? In 30 or 40 years when you look back at your life and you didn't go after the things that you wanted to go after. When you seek wisdom over riches, the money's going to come. When you train your brain every day, and it is a muscle just like going to the gym. When you train your mind every day with repetitive information, I'm so happy and grateful that I have my dream home. I'm so happy and grateful that I am living free and stress-free and enjoying my life. And then say thank you. I'm so happy and grateful, whatever that may be for you. By you doing that every day, and I promise you, if you do that for 30 days, for 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night, you'll marvel and wonder how amazingly fast your life will change. That leads us to success key number 4, taking action and being persistent. Steve Jobs said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. This thinking from Steve Jobs got us the iPhone that we use, the computer that we use, the iPad that we use, and many, many, many other amazing products. All because he wasn't limited by his thinking. And he said the world doesn't know what they want until we give it to them. There was a point when flip phones were a thing that had buttons that we thought was amazing. Then this touchscreen comes along and everybody says, well, this is stupid. Now the whole world is this, all because of his thinking. And all of us have that same capabilities inside of us to change the world. We just have to be willing to take that chance and bet on ourselves. Beyonce said something that I love. She said, I'm not a gambling person, but one thing I will do is bet on myself. Success requires taking consistent action even when faced with obstacles. Persistence and dedication are key. It's important to keep moving forward even when progress seems slow. You have to stay the course. Now this one right here, the final success key, number 5, completely changed my whole world, and it changed my bank account, because this is something that is not spoken of enough. That is building relationships and networking. Cultivating strong relationships and expanding your network can open up new and exciting opportunities. As the saying goes, your network is your net worth. Although this phrase is completely overused, it's the truth. And I'm a living example of this. This phrase highlights several key elements. One of the elements it highlights is opportunities. When you network and you build, you give yourself a strong network that opens up new doors and new possibilities to the things you're dreaming about and hoping and manifesting that you want to do. You have to network and build relationships. The second point is it brings knowledge and resources. Networking provides access to a wealth of knowledge and resources you might not otherwise have or have access to. Which leads to the third point. It helps support and guidance. We all need mentors. That is the secret to becoming a millionaire. If you're somewhere and you don't know how to get out of where you are, you have to get a mentor, somebody that's walked the path that you're going right now. It makes a world of a difference, and it helped me scale my business from a one-person solopreneur business to 10 people on my team. Mentors can help navigate challenges and help you make informed decisions. People who are successful, and I mean truly successful, love to share the information they've acquired on their journey to becoming successful. Whatever city you live in, make a conscious effort to hang in places where successful people frequent. When you decide to go out, eat, or drink, or do whatever it is, it doesn't have to be forced, but you want to be in an environment of success, and you'll naturally connect with the right people, the right lounges, the right social clubs. All these things make a difference, especially when you're hanging with like-minded individuals who share the same life and business philosophies you have. Which leads us to a fourth element of this: visibility and consistency. Building a network enhances your visibility, and the more consistent you are, the more the right people are going to start to take notice. It's very, very important you always do your best at whatever it is you're doing, because it will completely change your life. The things that seem hard will become easy when you put your best into it. People will seek you out for what you do when you don't cut corners. You will naturally start to see great and amazing things happen in your life. Collaboration and growth networks and fosters amazing collaborations, allowing you to work with others to achieve your goals. For myself and business, investing my personal time and effort into building and maintaining a network significantly impacted my financial and professional success. The idea of building a network is a critical component of your overall net worth. Your network is your net worth. When I opened up my first offices and studio in Hollywood, Yeah, the cost was steep, but I was able to build a network with like-minded individuals who I am still friends with to this day and still do business deals with to this day because of the network I built, putting myself in a position of success with other people that shared the same common goals that I did. It's very critical that you make sure you're spending your time with the right people. And a lot of that comes down to being in the right places. Find out where those places are in your cities, and you'll marvel and wonder how amazingly different your life will be in the next 90 days. According to a survey by the global consulting firm Mentor, 78% of startups say networking is crucial for their entrepreneur endeavors. For many businesses, a large percentage of their client base comes from, you got it, networking. As they say, networking, marketing, word of mouth is still the biggest form of network and marketing. At the end of the day, it's been like that since the beginning of time, and it'll be like that for forever. When people will refer and recommend you, that's the best support that you can get. Building a supportive network of mentors, peers, and industry contacts will provide valuable insights and support you on your journey to success. You are successful the moment you decide to go after your dreams. These are the principles that helped me build and grow, and most importantly, brought me to freedom. Because everybody's chasing money. I never chase money. I chase freedom to get up in the morning and to go after my dreams. I am tied to my dreams. I am tied to hope. I am tied to belief that I matter and you matter too. When you believe in yourself and you make the first steps and you follow these 5 principles I've given you to become successful, your life is going to change in ways you can never imagine. To recap the things we spoke on today, we have success key number 1, which is mindset and attitude. You have to change your mindset and your attitude, and the rest will follow. Success key number 2, goal setting and planning. Make sure you write your goals down regularly, review, and say thank you. Thank you, because the moment you write it down is the moment you've set the course of action for it to happen. Success key number 3, continuous learning and improvement. Read, study, grow. Your life will change before your eyes. Success key number 4, taking action and persistence. You have to stay persistent and don't give up, because you're never going to reach the place where you feel like you've made it. It's always going to be a go, and it's always going to be moving forward, because truly the journey is the reward. When you finally get to the place you think you're going to be, there's going to be new goals that are going to be set. Our final success key is number 5. The one that's really, really important: building relationships and networking. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the book that so many have read, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, said, the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. Make sure that whatever you do today, you make an impact.